When I was looking for DPs, I wasn't even looking for a female DP. I interviewed like 40 DPs because it was really important to me. And what's really incredible and kind of like an act of the universe, act of God or whatever, is that out of all the DPs, male and female, Lauren was the number one. She was the one that I connected with the most. She was the number one artist, I thought, in my opinion, for my film and my voice. And she just kicked ass. And then fast forward to all the sex scenes, I was like, oh, I didn't even plan that, but thank goodness, because,
Mm,
having two women, it really does change a lot on set. We had mainly female PAs. So, like,
mhm.
having that added element of, our Talia, one of our co producers, also a female, Christine Vachon, you Killer Films female, like, and I hate saying just because they're female, but I think because of the sexual nature of the film, having these women who came around together and were in leadership positions created a sense of safety, even if like I said, I didn't plan it. And it also meant that I think Lauren and I, when we were shooting these scenes, we weren't distracted by, you know what I mean? Like, it was all about the emotion and what we ourselves identify with as women,
Yeah,
which I
yeah.
think, in terms of the camera, that's so important.
Well, the camera picks up every single nuance and it picks up the energy of the space. And for my short time on set, I felt you and Lauren were so in sync. Everyone was in sync. It was focused, it was
Yeah.
dialed in, and I mean, it wasn't pressure like you're going to do things wrong. It was more like it was like a pressure cooker. The rice, is getting
Uh,
ready and it's slowly seeping out the steam. It was really,
yeah.
really powerful. So I can't
And
wait to
it's
see
like,
that.
and it's so funny. Our intimacy coordinator actually told me a line that I'll write in a memoir one day, just because it was very like interesting. Our intimacy coordinator, which shout out to Jessica. Jess was insanely great, so cool, so supportive. But she told me, she was like, you wrote a very dangerous script. And that always stayed with me because it is a very dangerous script. It's saying very difficult, controversial things with that honesty, because sometimes honesty isn't safe. Sometimes honesty has that element of controversy, not because it's trying, but because it's what breaks out of us, because it's what's real. And for me, the script wrote so much about my own conversation regarding female sexuality and how I felt like it had been used for the media, and yet it was such a personal experience for a young person too. So I hope I did it well, but we try to be extra safe, knowing that it has that element of danger, that it's a dangerous script.